Technologies that have the power to change the future. You probably can think of at least one modern technology that you cannot live without because of how it makes your life easier. A computer, smartphone, AI-powered personal assistant, and more. As you can see, this is how technology is actually transforming the future. It makes the usually impossible become possible. And to be really honest, there is a lot more to what you already know. Today, we're going to talk about technologies that have the power to change the future. First on the list is the brain-computer interface. Have you ever pondered being able to control a computer, a drone, or anything else simply by thinking about doing so? Imagine listening to music without speakers, but playing it directly into your head. That is precisely what brain-computer interfaces are capable of. Even if it seems absurd, this is already in progress and will soon happen. So you better get ready. In fact, Elon Musk's Neuralink company is the one making the way for it. How? Well, Neuralink is investigating ways to insert a computer communicating chip into a person's brain. Aside from the intention of enabling people to compete with highly intelligent robots, this can also treat diseases like addiction and depression by retraining brain pathways. Next is the Way-Ray AR. Augmented reality interfaces, sometimes known as AR interfaces, are widely employed in the gaming industry and are immensely beneficial to players. When it comes to automobiles, augmented reality or AR, or a system that shows helpful data on the windshield, will also be helpful, particularly if the system can be tailored to each user's needs. For instance, it would be wonderful if racers could see the ideal trajectory to enter a turn. Additionally, it would be helpful for drivers to be able to see the timing system for traffic lights on their windshield. Exactly, that is Way-Ray AR. Vehicles that fly or operate underwater can also use it. Additionally, this technology can be incorporated into buildings so you can immediately know the weather forecast by simply looking out the window. This technology became possible because its developers create the necessary software while simultaneously utilizing the most recent advancements in optics, holography, and chemistry. The third technology on the list is called Padron. Padron is a special ring that allows users to use their fingers as a touchpad or computer mouse. This means that with the help of your fingertips, you may use this special device to move the cursor, browse between pages, and carry out other common tasks on the screen. Since it utilizes Bluetooth, no other apps are necessary for it to function. Additionally, the device can work underwater and it may withstand dishwashing or sweaty hands. Both right and left-handed people may use the device and the battery lasts for 24 hours. The working surface, according to the developers, must be essentially solid and monochromatic, otherwise the device might not function properly. The next device is the 3D printer. You'll probably argue that this device is not new. Yes, it isn't, but 3D printing is about to advance dramatically. We're not referring to decorations that people have created via 3D printing. Here, we're talking about cutting-edge 3D printing with organs that employ patient cells. This only means that with this gadget, the patient doesn't have to wait for an organ donor. In China, this type of 3D printing has been used to build a full apartment complex which addresses the issue of homelessness. Additionally, 3D printed rockets might be coming soon. NASA has already created a 3D printed rocket injector, and Relativity Space, based in California, intends to lower the cost of the first entirely 3D printed space rockets. There's still much work to be done though. They must discover a way to 3D print a rocket that is 100 feet tall and resistant to the heat of takeoff. Before we continue, if you've come this far in this video, give it a like, share, and subscribe, or let us know what you think in the comment section. The fifth technology that we have here is the Hyperloop. If you've heard of drone taxis, this kind of transit is better than that. With Hyperloop, you can travel enormous distances at a speed that surpasses that of a jet plane without experiencing airborne and possibly with no carbon impact. Elon Musk is also currently working on the Hyperloop, a joint venture between Tesla and SpaceX. It functions by putting a pod within a tube with lower air pressure. And because there's little friction and air resistance, the pod can travel at hypersonic speeds. This could definitely be the answer to traffic and other transportation issues. Next, we have Carapure. In other cities, it is often difficult to find water that is drinkable. Carapure might be able to find a solution to this issue. Carapure is a generator that can produce up to 2.5 gallons of pure, clean, and mineral-rich water each day. The generator's capability to pull water directly from the air is its key characteristic. Because of this, the water has a perfect pH index and contains minerals like magnesium and calcium that are good for the body. The reason for the water's purity is also due to the integrated UV sterilizer. Additionally, the device has a feature that purifies the air, gathers dangerous particles in special filters, and maintains the ideal humidity level. The water from Carapure, according to its makers, will definitely result in youthful-looking skin. And everyone wants to have that kind of skin, right? The second to the last technology on the list is Bell Nexus. Bell Nexus is another technology that relates to transportation. Everyone would like to reduce their travel time from 45 minutes to 10, right? This could happen very soon with Bell Nexus. This innovation is a 5-seater air cab with strong engines that enable vertical takeoff and landing. The air cab can be operated by the pilot manually or automatically. The developers believe it would be possible to transport both people and goods with these vehicles, saving time, which is the most valuable resource for most people. Tactile virtual reality is the last item on the list, but it's certainly not the least. Any player who has ever been hit in the game has experienced the feeling of a dull thud coming from their control panel, right? But creators wanted to take it further. They sought to produce a bodysuit that was covered in sense transmitters. This indicates that when you play with it, you experience the game as well as seeing and hearing it through tactile virtual reality. These bodysuits, which are now available on the market, might be used for gaming, sports training, and rehabilitation. Moreover, in order to practice complex surgery, trainee doctors can employ the technology during simulation programs. To make the training more realistic, it is helpful to be able to feel the resistance of body tissues when they are cut or sewn. That is all that we have in this video. What can you say about these technologies? Do you think they really have the power to change the future? Let us know in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, click the like and share icons. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon to stay updated and notified when we post videos like this one. We appreciate your time and see you at the next one.